Good morning, Ian here from Warrender Technical Solutions. Big news this week, my website has been completely refreshed for 2026. My latest services are all on there. You can find that at Warrender, that's my surname, .ltd, that's warrender.ltd. Go and check it out and you can see my latest services. There'll be various things on there which I'll be talking about in the next few weeks. As always, encourage people to ask questions. If there's anything you want to know about my business or anything that I mention within these weekly updates, please let me know and I can answer them and we can discuss them. This week, I wanted to mention some new functions that's coming into Excel. These are quite big changes to Excel that people will see towards the end of the month and into next month, and these are new get functions. There's get data and get CSV. These are functions deliberately designed to pull in either full spreadsheets, Excel spreadsheets, or in terms of CSV files. From a automation point of view, these are really important because if you've got files that you're constantly downloading, you're constantly pulling data in from somewhere else, this is a brand new way to actually access that data, and it really started to show some of the changes that Microsoft is doing because they're recognizing that people aren't just using Power BI as they were expected them to, and also computer power is getting to the point now where pulling in large amounts of data to Excel can still manage and process that data. And from an automation point of view, if you're pulling in data, you can automate that pulling of data. So you've got a file that you're regularly, daily, weekly, whatever it is, pulling in. You can drop that file into a folder using automation tools, and then with using the get data or get CSV function, you can then pull that data in, which then brings me to the next point. Using these new, more advanced spill features, spill meaning that there's a function that brings data in over multiple cells. There's things that people should be looking at doing within Excel, because I see a lot of businesses that are using these sort of tools of copying and pasting data in. With the get, we can get rid of that, but also they spend a lot of time after pulling the data in resorting their formulas. So they've got formulas that they either drag down or delete where they've got spillover from rows. We don't need to do that in Excel anymore. There is functions such as let functions and indexing functions, which means you can make those formulas dynamic, so they can actually sort the length themselves. And again, if you're just using transitional data, so you're bringing something in, you're then doing something transitional with it, you're making some changes to it, and then you're putting it onto a dashboard as a final result. All that can be automated without you needing to go in and making those final tweaks, those final changes. Now, if it sounds like I'm talking a foreign language, it's fine. I have a chat with me and we can have a discussion of how you can make your Excel functions more powerful. There's still the get data function at the top of Excel, but these are going to be actual get data where you can write in equals get data and then brackets the file name or where you want to get data from, or get CSV and a similar sort of thing. And then with automation tools, as I said, just keep replacing that file where you get data from, and it's going to make a significant difference. And it just shows that Excel in 2026, the back end of the 20s, is still evolving. It's still moving forward, and it's getting to the point where Power BI is really good for dashboards, but Excel with a good computer can do nearly everything that you need it to do. The other thing I wanted to mention today is I've seen so many memes about January being the longest decade of the century so far. I understand that a lot has happened in a short few weeks in January, but we shouldn't be wishing the year away. We're near the end of the first month of the year, although there's been a lot of things that's happened within that first month, and it can feel a little daunting at times, especially with potential new tariffs being put on to exporting anything being exported to the US. Not happened yet, but there's potential there. just take it as it comes. We've had a lot of volatility in businesses over the past few years. It's not going to change. We need to work with it. We need to understand how we can make it to our best benefit and move forward. I hope you have a great week. If there's lots happen within that week, I know it can feel daunting that we never seem to get to February. It's coming, and don't wish the year away quite so yet. I'm Ian from Audit Technical Solutions, bringing Audit Chaos, and I hope you have a wonderful week. If you have any questions, just please let me know. Bye for now.